you had 2, 3, 4 kids, you can't just do one for one. You can't do one for all 4. That's $1,000 unless you're super fucking rich. So it's kind of like you have to do nothing.
So are they like glass or is it like plastic?
Honestly, I didn't do it. We did the droid thing. Okay. I know that they're a really high quality.
I would hope so for $200.
And they're custom, and I know it's an experience, meaning like you're in it. It's not just like you build that thing in 20 minutes and you're out. You know, it's like this whole like thing where, I don't know because I didn't do it, but I'm assuming a Jedi teaches you how to use your knight, right? Or your lightsaber.
Your lightsaber.
Not your knight.
That's just as bad as the light dark side moment.
It's all bad. It's all bad.
But coming back, let's talk about how you build your droid.
Yeah, that's what we did. So we built a droid because my husband, he collects lightsabers, so he already has a couple. But we don't have a droid. So we built the droid, which is still really fucking expensive. It's $99,
oh
and
God.
I know. And if you want to tack on a what do they call it? Like the personality chip. That's what they say. The personality chip is an additional $12.99.
Oh, that's actually, I feel that part's probably worth it because I don't know. You want your droid to have a personality, right?
Of course. You don't want him to be some like robot.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, I mean, I feel like they all have personalities. Even in the movies, they have like their own little, you know, agendas and their own little personalities. Kind of like Archie. That's what he's
Yeah, and they're supposed to interact. So to be 100% honest, I actually would rather probably go back and build a second droid. That way I can have 2 droids interacting with each other.
That sounds so cute. So what's next, you think, for Galaxy Judge?
So next on the agenda for me is trying the food.
Obviously more snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
For the light and dark side.
And yes. Okay, and then next for Disneyland and Disney World's agenda is the new ride, Rise of the Resistance. It is going to be opening in Walt Disney World this December and at Disneyland Resort this January.
Oh, I'm so excited for that too.
I know. I'm actually really excited they're opening it for us in January after the Christmas hustle bustle. What? Honestly, I don't know, but this Disneyland being terrified of crowds thing seems to be working out for me so far. So hopefully that theme continues.
I am excited that's like it's a simulation ride from what I read.
You're excited about that? I don't love
well, because it's
stimulation rides. I don't love stimulation rides. They're hit or miss. I think that they can be great, but they can also make me super sick and nauseous depending on which one.
I was just going to talk about like that, like the rides at Universal, but that's obviously another show. But yes, it's also hit or miss for me. But from Disney point of view and perspective, like the other Star Wars ride, I really loved. It didn't like necessarily made me sick compared
Star
to
Tours?
Yeah, Star Tours.
See, I hate Star Tours.
Do you? Oh, I
cannot ride it. I got so sick at Walt Disney World. I was done for like 2 hours. I was done.
Did you go on Star Tours?
So
here?
For some reason, what I've noticed with me with the with Star Tours here, same thing. With me with the stimulation rides or simulation. Simulation rides.
I don't know about your stimulation rides. That's a little personal. That's a different
You have
podcast.
to have like a path to follow. That's what I've realized is if it's like chaos and there's no like one character that you can focus on like guiding you kind of through it, it makes me too sick. So that's for me what's been like the key is like as long as there's one point of focus, I can kind of go through the ride and not feel so sick.
Oh, okay. No, for me it was... No, I loved it because there are other ones that just was not worth it for me. Like, I'm just going to throw out there the Simpsons ride at Universal Studios. Like, I can't do that one.
See, that one I can do, but vomit. I follow, like, the little cart. You know how, like, the ride's, like, going through? I just follow my eyesight with the cart, and I'm fine.
No, that just...
But, like, Star Wars, it's like you're an open field, and so, like, the Star Tours ride for me was like, no, but no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sucks for you.
I know.
Okay, so I guess we're like towards the end of our show.
We are. Let's wrap it up with our motivational tea.
Okay, so
this is going to be how we end our shows. We're going to end our shows with our motivational tea because we talk a lot of shit probably during the show. I mean, who knows? But knowing us, yes, probably. So we want to end it on a positive note, something that like either inspired us that week, something small, big, whatever. It doesn't matter. But we're going to end every show on something positive. So Ellie, what's your motivational tea for the week?
Definitely planning for this podcast and like completely just facing fears, right? Like how many
Terrifying.
how many people plan on doing something?
Cut that, edit that, fix that, delete. Sounds like shit. Just kidding. I mean, we weren't too hard on ourselves, but a little bit. It's hard.
It's super hard. But no, yeah, I'm just like super excited that we had the courage to actually, write this up, take our meetings, discuss. Like, it's a lot to put a show together. And
yeah, you guys, we did not whoop this out of our ass in 2 seconds. Like, we have put work into this 30 minutes, which sounds to you like a bunch of bullshit, but
it takes a while and a lot of courage, obviously, to put yourself out there. And it's, in the DC world and in the comic world and just the nerd universe in general.
Ellie's really nervous that you guys are going to be judging her, that she didn't know it was called The Light Side.
No.
And she wants to set the record
I did
straight.
know, okay? I did know. I'm just so nervous. But it's just rough because we get girls in general get super shamed for being nerds. Like I feel like sometimes I feel like with guys, like we're not relevant enough, and that's kind of bullshit. And that's why we did the show. Like there really isn't like a gender thing to who's more relevant than the other.
Coming up, and we've got Black Widow coming. We've got a new woman Thor coming, which we'll be talking about soon.
Oh, so excited to talk about that one because that one's going to be super controversial, and I am all about that.
We love a good controversy.
Okay, Jenny, so what is your motivational tea for this week?
Well, of course, it's the same as you. I'm super excited that we decided to do this. I have to throw it back real quick to the dinner at your house. So I have been thinking about starting this podcast. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And Ellie, of course, being one of my best friends and somebody who is super into these fandoms, was one of the first people I told. And so I told her at dinner one night, it was like both me, Ellie, her boyfriend, my husband, and her daughter, and we're all having dinner at her house. And I'm like, I really want to start this podcast, but I can't do it alone. I need to start interviewing for co-hosts.
And I'm like, hello. I'm like right in front of you, you'd be.
And I looked at her and I'm like, well, you do love fandoms, but she's a little more PC than me sometimes, or always. But I'm super happy that you said you wanted to do it, because the minute you said it, the more I thought about it, the more I thought this is perfect, and kind of like fate brought us together, like from the fact that we met at Comic-Con to all of our toy obsessions and our movie obsessions.
Fashion obsessions.
Yes, exactly. I mean, we're so different, but so the same in so many ways. And so it's really perfect. So I'm excited that we decided to do it. And honestly, you pushed me. I probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, let's just go for it. Like, I mean,
you
so
pushed
much.
me a little bit too hard at some points that I was like, no, wait, we're not ready. I'm too scared. We don't have a subject. Wait, next weekend? What are you talking about? You're crazy. But I'm excited we did it.
Yeah.
And so not only am I excited and my motivational tea is about doing the podcast, but it's a little bit about you.
Oh,
and
Jenny.
having people in my life who I can confide in, who build me up, and who support me and now want to be kind of like by my side as we do this little adventure of ours.
Always. And let's see where it takes us. I'm just really excited, really, really excited to see where this is going to take us. And we hope you guys love us. And please, follow us on Main Street Tea on Instagram and Facebook. DM us if you have any ideas. If you want to talk about any certain subjects, any certain books, superheroes, Netflix shows.
Yeah, and send us corrections too. we have no shame in our game. If we got something wrong and you know it, let us know so we can correct it.
Yeah, let's support each other because this is what the show's about anyways. So we hope to see you next time. Show us, let us know about whatever you want to talk about. And we're here to dish out and drink some tea, bitches.
All right. So you ready to wrap this up?
All right.
We'll see you guys next week. And until then, I'm Jenny.
And I'm Eliee.
And don't forget,
speak your truth
and stay magical, bitches. Oh my God. Yes, episode 1 is done. Woo, we did it.